Hey, this is Rachel from the Life Facilitator, and I am sharing my setup Saturday video for August using the Cocoa Daisy Quiet Meadow collection. I have two planners, one memory journal in a planner format, and then two other little notebooks that all serve different purposes. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with my catch-all planner. This is a Villa Beautiful classic size planner, so it's the same size as a classic size Happy Planner. And the main thing I have used the Quiet Meadow collection for is to set up my dashboard. So I have basically August is going to be kind of a busy month. We are moving, we'll be unpacking, so I'm not sure how much time I'm going to be in this planner. And so I just put like my main things on here, a couple of habit trackers of things I actually do want to do, even though it'll be a busy month. And then I use and for all of this, I was using the classic sticker kit. And then I used a couple stickers from the Daisy Weeks sticker kit, including the days of the week here, to plan out sort of having a bit of a schedule of like when I go to the grocery store, laundry, clean, and then like making sure we have a night out or just some sort of like date night thing. And so this is all I've used the kit for, but I love how it turned out, and it's like really functional, but also really pretty. All right, next up is the Personal Rings, Quiet Meadow Personal Rings, and I have it in a clear cover. I asked on Instagram what people thought, and I had it between this cover, a Daisy Weeks, Filofax nude pattern, and then a clip book. And so I went with this one, and I'm super excited. It looks really cute. It's very small compared to my like super chunky setup for January, Lord, my brain, July. And so this is a pretty simple setup, obviously, because it's a clear cover. I don't have pockets and things to decorate, but that's okay. Again, August is I don't have a lot of, it's a no frills month. And so my planner is already beautiful, which is what I love about these personal inserts. I don't have to do anything to them, and they're already just gorgeous. And so this is like the perfect month for this collection. So I have a few things on my calendar, and then I started this last month and I really loved it. It's having my menu plan on the week on one, and then putting a grocery list on this side. Moving forward, I'm just gonna put I basically only make 3 meals a week, so I'm just gonna put them in the middle or like space them out, and I'll know. So those are the menu plan inserts. And what dashboard did I make with that one? This dashboard, I used some of the paper from the planner kit, and then I used a sticker from the memory keeping sticker kit with just a little bit of embellishment. This dashboard also uses the planner kit paper, and then one of the pocket cards from the planner add-on kit. And all of my tabs are from the planner add-on kit, and the labels are from the classic sticker kit. So here are my weeklies, and I've been doing that. This is what it's very similar to my setup for July. I have my like dashboard on this page. So I basically brain dump stuff that I know needs to happen this week. And then my weeks look like this. And then I do the same thing again. So this has been really nice for me to, especially as we're moving, to sort of put certain tasks on different weeks, and I've been doing that in these personal inserts. So here's what they look like blank, and I haven't gone ahead and decorated all of the weeks, but I might do it actually over this weekend just because I know I'm going to be pretty busy over the next couple weeks. So that's the weekly layout. This is just acetate from my stash. I believe it's from like a Heidi Swap planner. So this is my today section, and for this dashboard, I was super excited when I thought about the fact that the Simple Dory pages in the Simple Dory fit you just trim them down a little bit and they're perfectly sized to be dashboards or dividers for your personal rings planner. So I was really excited because I really liked this Keep Life Simple. And then I just backed it with some cardstock so that I could then put a little pocket here, and the pockets from the planner add-on kit. And here are my great loves, which is the daily pages. I'm so in love with these. They have just been incredible. I've already started using them, and they're just really helpful for me when I have so much stuff sort of like rattling around in my brain, to be able to put it down on the page and to really have a sense of like where am I spending my time throughout the day. And yeah, these have been really great, and so I am looking forward to using them again. And again, because they're already decorated, I'm not doing a lot of extra decorating to these, and that's fine with me. These really are meant to be the very super functional part of my planner. And then notes section, just some graph paper, and I have a little acetate backer page lifter in the back. And yeah, that's my setup for the personal rings. And we'll definitely be able to fit this in my purse. It's so small, so that's really nice too. All right, I am switching things up with my memory journal. I've been talking a lot about my memory journal over on my Patreon, so if you're interested in seeing more of what I have been doing, go check out my Patreon. But I'll just give you a brief overview. So I have been using this. I've been using the horizontal pages from the Daisy planner, and this was fine for a while, but I'm not feeling it right now in this season, and I needed something smaller that wouldn't feel so overwhelming to fill. So I a while ago picked up one of the Archer and Olive planners. This is one of the undated ones. So I'll be using, starting in August, this planner to do my memory journaling in the style that looks like this. So this was my 2021 journal. So something more like this. I've been missing a format that's a little bit more about just kind of play than like lots of intense journaling because I have another place that I actually do all of my sort of deep thought journaling. All right, so I made a divider or dashboard for April, August, oh my gosh. And I used paper scraps, but these are Simple Dory paper scraps. And I gotta say, if you are in a bound book and you want paper that like you can use in the bound book that isn't gonna bulk it up, I highly suggest the Simple Dory. It really is, it's thinner paper, but not so thin that it's like sad. And so if you're looking for like a paper that goes with the collections, the Cocoa Daisy collections that you can like take apart and rip up and add all over the place, I would very much encourage the Simple Dory. That's how I've been using it for months. Just immediately take the staples out, and take it apart. So for the monthly setup, I used the calendar Daisy Weeks sticker kit for the sidebar here, and then a lot of this is the planner add-on kit. So the days of the week, the numbers, and then a couple stamps from the memory keeping sticker kits. And then I did go ahead and set up the first week of August. So the way that this planner looks is that it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, open section, Saturday, Sunday. Very similar to the Daisy planner, the vertical weeks of the Daisy planner. So I decided to just go ahead and set up the the sidebar, and just so that there's something on the page. I don't know about you, but there's something about having something on the page that really helps me like actually get into it. So this is just my memory journal, and so I just basically add a couple things from every day. Sometimes it overlaps with what's in my planner, sometimes not, and sometimes I'm just like decorating. So yeah, that's my memory journal. And then next up is my morning pages. I should also mention I don't do this every day. I would work on this like once, maybe twice a week. So it's not an everyday thing. All right. So then next up is my morning pages, and this really is strictly now I'm using the Daisy Weeks as just for my morning time, so my like morning mindfulness time, whether it's doing a meditation or reading something that is sort of about personal development or growth or scripture or whatever it may be. I'm putting it in here. I had been doing it in the mini dory, and I just found that I just wanted a little more room. Because what I find is I basically can fill up a page and a little bit every time I'm in here. So that's what I have this set up as. Again, the pages are so beautiful that this just like begs to be a journal. And so yeah, and my setup's pretty simple. And I want it that way because I want this to be kind of something that it's like no fuss to grab and write in. And then lastly, I have my mini dory, and this is just a place where I am going to just get creative. So I've been watching and following people that are doing these like daily pages, and it's just like a daily practice of being creative. And so I thought this space would be perfect for that. I may or may not use the color block pages, haven't decided, but they're there if I need them. Really, they're there to tell me what day it is, which is helpful. And yeah, going to use this just to get creative for creative sake. I might use things from the collection, but I also might use other stuff from my stash, hopefully to do some stamping, maybe even some like watercolor. But yeah, this is just going to be creative play for like a very short period of time because it's a very small little space. So yeah, these are my setups for August. And if you have any questions, leave them below. If you haven't seen the Quiet Meadow collection, there is still parts of the collection that are still available up on Coco Daisy's website. So go check it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!